quick. Doesn't this look like Godric's hat in Harry Potter? Gryffindor, Gryffindor, Gryffindor. All right, so, being a little brother's tough. Believe me, I know. I've been one for 44 years now. And I hate to brag, but I'm pretty good at it. I got away with a lot. Mom likes me best. But, she did not like it when Larry and I, my brother, would send each other to the ER. Yeah. He went first for his stitches, and I went second for mine. Obviously, separate occasions, which was not good for Mom. But, my brother's words of wisdom to console me were, "Don't worry, Jim. Pain builds character and chicks dig scars." He was right, but that doesn't mean he made it easy on me. So there was one time before school, I was in line with my classmates, and I was the last kid in line, and I was wearing my bright green hoodie on this particular day. And across the courtyard, I hear, "There he is, let's get him!" I turn to my left and I see the junior high entrance, and there's my brother and his friends running towards me. I got all excited like Forrest Gump when he sees Lieutenant Dan for the first time on a shrimp boat. "Hey, Larry! Hey, guys! What's going on?" My brother proceeds to pull the hoodie over my head, and then he pulls the strings as tight as he can, and he basically turned me into Kenny from South Park. Then him and his little buddies spin me around and they hog-tie me face first to the flagpole. Yeah, so now I look like Flick in A Christmas Story. My arms are flailing, I'm kicking my legs. My cries for help fall on deaf ears because snitches get stitches. I have no clue how long I was out there, but I lost all track of time. And my savior was Mrs. Brush, my third grade teacher. The only saving grace and enjoyment that I got from that was hearing my brother and his friends' names announced over the intercom. They had to go to the principal's office, and they got detention. I got PTSD. I could not wear a hoodie until I got to college. That happened in the third grade. Long time. Another beautiful moment of our brotherly bond happened on a hot summer day. And we were just bored and just trying to beat the heat in the sun, so we created a game. And we took the jump rope that we had, those ones with like the plastic around it. We used it as a medieval weapon instead of an actual jump rope. Yeah, and we were playing on the front porch because we were trying to beat the heat in the sun. And we created this game where we would tie the jump rope to the railing of the front porch. Now, mind you, this is an My brother's already laughing, this is great. We were pretty dumb. We lived in a very, very old farmhouse. And on the front corner was like a perfect 90-degree angle. And so one of us would hide on one side with the jump rope, while at the opposite end, the other one would just start running around the corner. And we would take turns, run around the corner and jumping, and when the other one saw us, we would just pull the jump rope to see how high we could jump. Yeah. We were definitely creating a game that Johnny Knoxville would have used as a stunt in Jackass. So, on my last jump, I felt something that I did not feel on all my previous jumps, and that was that distinct feeling of plastic on my shins rolling down to my ankles. Yeah, my body kept moving forward, but my legs were staying put. My point of view was like this, and then it was this. And as you can imagine, the first thing on my body that hit the porch was my penis. You didn't see that one coming, did you? No, I didn't face plant, I cock planted. I am in instant pain. I stand up, I pull my shorts down, I pull my Knight Rider underwear with David Hasselhoff's face on my butt down, and I'm inspecting my penis. I instantly had a blood blister on the tip of my penis. I didn't realize it at the time, but I had landed, I had cock planted on a turn of the century rusty ass nail. The kind of nail that you would see Jesus Christ crucified on? Yeah. I was like that fucking thing. And of course, my brother saying the most famous sentence that any sibling's ever said to another sibling, "Don't tell mom." Sorry, bro, but the first word out of my mouth was, "Mom! Mom! I broke it! It's gonna fall off! I'm gonna die! Mommy!" That's my mom right there. I love you. She was so terrified. I was waddling like an injured penguin, holding my little wang, and that's what she sees at the front door. And all she can say is, "My baby boy!" God bless you. So she pulls my shorts up, grabs the purse, grabs the keys, throws me in the truck, and hauls ass to the ER. She made it there in record time. I know this because the tire marks were still on fire, like in Back to the Future. So we get to the ER. The nurse checks us in. She falls in love with me, brings me right back to the exam room because she thought I looked like Mikey from the Life cereal commercials. She was right. I did. I was adorable, and I rocked that bowl cut like a boss. So the first doctor that sees me is the ER doctor. He just takes one look at my mangled manhood, and he's just like, "Nope, not it." A little while later, the second doctor that comes in, he's the pediatrician. He just takes one look at me, and he's just like, "Sorry, kid, we didn't cover cock planting in med school." So doctor number 3, he comes in. He's the urologist. He takes one look at me, and he's just like, "Whoa, rough day, huh, kid?" He was nice. He complimented me on my Knight Rider underwear, and he bribed me with a lollipop. And all he wanted me to do was just pee in a plastic cup. So he drove a hard bargain, but I agreed. So I hand him my little cup of pee, and he puts this like rectangular piece of paper with a bunch of colors in it, puts it in. A minute later, he starts cheering. He's like, "All right, good job, Jim." And I was like, "What's up?" Yeah, because that's why I talked when I was like 7. He explains to me that because I was able to pee, there was no structural damage, and that little piece of paper he put in indicated that there was no blood in my urine, so I didn't have any internal bleeding. Double win for this guy, all right. So looking back on it, I had such a wonderful experience with that ER visit that I now work in that same ER. I shit you not. I am the one, and I said this last night to a little kid. When I see dumb little boys like me coming in with their lacerations and their broken bones, I'm the one that gets to say to them now, "Hey, buddy, don't worry. Pain builds character and chicks dig scars." Vermont Comedy Club, thank you so much. Thank you for laughing at me.